I'm Ashlyn and my husband is Zach, and we're traveling A to Z. My husband and I have been traveling all over the world. Join us for our next adventures as we take you through the country of beautiful Egypt. Last week we took you on a tour of the Saqqara Pyramid and Complex. This week we're going to take you to the Giza Pyramids. We're going to go explore the whole area by camel and by hiking inside the Great Pyramid. We end the day with a nice light show while eating dinner. So we're going to the 9 Pyramids Lounge. It's the first restaurant that overlooks the pyramids. It's in the pyramid complex, and you're supposed to have dine with a view. So the pyramid way over there is the Great Pyramid, the second pyramid, and the third pyramid. And this is the view from the 9 Pyramids Lounge. From this restaurant, you have great views of the pyramids and the city of Cairo. Fluffy pita bread. Homemade. Pyramid, rice pyramid.
I got a Egyptian kebab.
I don't know what that is.
Neither do I. It's right here. That's what it is.
And hummus. And I got a boneless chicken that looks like it has bones in it with a rice pyramid.
Not so boneless chicken.
After a tasty lunch, we headed back to the Pyramid of Giza so we could go walk inside the giant pyramid. We just got to the Pyramids of the Giza and we're gonna go check them out. The ones we went before was, this is from the dynasty number 4. The one before was dynasty number 3 and number 5. This area is the Pyramids of Giza, and it's actually made of 3 pyramids, the Great Pyramid and then 2 smaller pyramids. The pyramids are made out of white limestone that have been slowly eroded away over time. The large pyramid contains blocks that are over 250 tons apiece, and the giant pyramid is composed of over 2,300,000 stones. The second pyramid is made of approximately 1,800,000 stones, and each block weighs about a half a ton to 5. The third pyramid is made of approximately 500,000 stones, and the blocks weigh approximately a half a ton to 3 tons. The blocks are smooth and they're put right next to each other, so there's no airspace between them. There is no adhesive material used to build the pyramid. The only time they used any other material besides limestone and a little granite was to actually cover the pyramid and make it smooth. Behind me you can see 2 entrances. There's one that you could go in and then one up above, which you can't use anymore, but that was the real entrance. So we are going to go inside the Great Pyramid. Yay! Super excited. Bucket list item. The Great Pyramid is the biggest of the Egyptian pyramids, and it was built in the 26th century. It is the 7th wonder of the world. Initially, it was 481 feet tall. It has 3 main chambers, a king's chamber and a queen's chamber. We're currently walking through the king's chamber to the king's tomb area. As you can see, it's pretty uphill the whole way. Just recently, with high-energy physics scan, they were able to find other chambers that weren't even known about. The archaeologists still do not know how to get to these chambers. We're in a pyramid. We're in the Great Giza Pyramid, hiking up it. When you're walking inside the Pyramid of Khufu, or the Great Pyramid, you're walking up wooden planks and also going up ladders and stairs. You end up hiking in the pyramid for about 40 floors. This is approximately 200 feet. The one thing they don't tell you is that it is very humid and stuffy in the pyramid. Apparently, the Great Pyramid stays at approximately 68 degrees internally, but it felt so much hotter than that. After about 20 minutes, you make it to the end point, which is the king's chamber. The room is pretty small with smooth sides, and it's thought it's about the size to hold the sarcophagus. So we just made it into the Great Pyramid, and it was hot. It was so hot. There's no air. It's pretty cool. You go through a little tunnel, then you go up like this ramp, and you have to like go like this, and you have to duck down the whole way, and then you get into this open room at the end. It's pretty cool. And the blocks, so these blocks at the bottom, it's hard to see, of the pyramid are 15 tons, some of them. And then at the top are about 2 tons, the smallest ones. So it was pretty neat, like actually being inside of it. It was cool.
It's hot.
We're now taking an evening camel ride from the Great Pyramids to the Great Syphinx of Giza to watch the sunset. Casanova and Rambo.
You say? Casanova, give me 1 kiss, please. 1 kiss, 1 kiss.
Oh, such a sweet camel.
That's actually not a camel behind me. Out cruising by the Great Pyramids.
Do you think Rambo got this?
I hope you drive a camel better than you drive a car.
Oh, that's not very nice.
I think Rambo's in charge. Well, what do you think?
It's pretty cool riding a camel in the desert in Egypt with the pyramids.
King, you don't like to say any something?
I'm on a camel, I'm busy.
We just made it to the Great Syphinx of Giza, which is a limestone statue of a reclining sphinx, a mythological creature with the head of a human and a body of a lion. This is part of the Giza Plateau on the west bank of the Nile in Giza, Egypt. We just made it as the sun was starting to set. Behind me is the Sphinx and the Great Pyramid, and we just watched the sunset. It was gorgeous. It's so pretty. So we're at Upper Act Cafe, and we're on the deck, I guess, the top of the restaurant, and you can see the light show eventually from the restaurant's roof. So we're gonna eat and watch the light show. So we were trying to decide if we wanted to do the pyramid light show. It's about $20 a person. You sit in front of the pyramid and watch the show. We heard the show was a little outdated with the lights and the storyline. So we decided to eat at a restaurant instead so we could still watch the show and enjoy it but not have to pay the price. This was the way to go. It was perfect. I hope you enjoyed exploring the Pyramids of Giza. Join us next week as we give you a tour of a few more stops around Cairo, Egypt. If you enjoyed our video, please subscribe below to follow more of our adventures.